Haytham Safia, thank you very much for this enchanting piece of music.
Thank you very much.
Truly, and very welcome in the Badcuyp as well.
Thank you.
You're an oud player, born in Kafir Yassir. Kafir Yassif in Israel, as a child of Palestinian parents. It was there too that your passion for the oud started to bloom at a very young age. The first time you came to the Netherlands was in 2001. You then made your debut as an oud player with an ensemble named For Heaven's Sake that accompanied the Gully Dance Company during their performances in this country and throughout Europe. A performance about the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. The year after that, you graduated with honors at the Academy of Music and Dance in Jerusalem. And more than once you were asked as oud soloist to play with the Holland Sinfonia Orchestra in the renowned Concertgebouw at Amsterdam. You were invited to play at the prestigious Prinsengracht Festival, at the Muziekgebouw aan het IJ, and at numerous festivals in the Netherlands. Quite a lot. Of course, all this once had a starting point. Haytham, can you remember what started your passion for playing the oud?
Well, as a child, I always feel connected to this instrument, and this is what led me to go for it and just to study it and to believe that this is my own way to express myself, my feeling, my background, and all what's related to me. And this is why I just followed the passion behind this instrument.
But how did you learn of the existence of this instrument?
Well, the instrument is in the surrounding. It was always at home, and this is also in the part of the culture. It's existing in the Middle Eastern culture. Anyway, it's like the opa or the grandfather of the guitar.
True.
As the guitar is in all over the world, especially also in Europe, the oud is in the Middle East.
Yeah. As far as I'm informed, the oud also came in the 8th century via Arabia to Spain and then transformed.
That's right, yeah.
Then the Portuguese people still have the guitarra.
That's right.
Which actually is a child.
Well, this is the history of Ziryab. He's a guy from Iraq, from Baghdad. Normally that he went with the instrument through Spain, as you have mentioned already.
Yeah. And that's how the guitar story in Europe started.
Exactly.
And in the Middle Eastern country, the oud.
Yes, that's right.
It's the first instrument, of course.
And I have to mention that the instrument originally had to accompany a singer.
No.
So that means that the musician didn't really treat the instrument as a solo instrument originally, many years ago, and they treated it as an instrument to accompany and to follow the singers in their singing parts. But nowadays, it's a so much challenging instrument that everyone try to make and to discover all the nice sounds and the facilities of it. And this is why it's so charming and having the basic in it, in that sense.
Is it also maybe a nice comparison way to say that, for instance, flamenco music, there are the singers and the guitar is accompanying the singers or the dancers as well. This is maybe what you have, like the oud is accompanying always singers and hardly is heard in the tradition as a solo instrument.
Yeah, as tradition, normally they followed the singers in their own part. That means if the singer sang one line, the oud will repeat exactly almost the same. Yeah. And nowadays, it's completely different. You can just go on stage and have a concert for oud accompanied with different and other musicians and different instruments. So it's completely a different way of thinking than originally, than many years ago.
It's taken out partly of its tradition.
That's
probably.
right.
Yeah, okay. At what age did you start to play the oud?
I have started when I was 8 years old.
8?
Yes.
And as you told me before, this instrument has a particular history. Can you tell me some about it?
Well, the builder, he's coming from Haifa normally. When I was a child, 13 years old, he had built it for me, and he's like a family connected. He's connected to my family, and he has told me, if you're really in love with the music and you really want to go further with it, I will make a beautiful instrument for you. That it
he sure did.
Yeah, that it will lead you to the musical world, but it also will serve you not only sound-wise, but also visual, and this is what he has done with it. So it just sounds, not only the sound, but also the way it looks. Yeah. It's so beautiful, at least to my own eyes.
To mine as well. It's incredible.
That's good. Yeah. I mean, I like it very much, and this is the only instrument that I really use. I do have many instruments at home, but this is the main one for performances. Yeah.
So this also has value in money, but more actually an emotional value.
Well, it's more emotional than the money, because money is always not the issue. I mean, money is always good, but more the emotional and the history behind it. This is what makes me feel that I'm really connected to this specific instrument.
This is irreplaceable, of course, because of the history attached to it.
Yeah, that's right.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
My God. What other interests or hobbies did you have at the age you started 13 years playing the oud?